One of my favorite plants from Plants vs. Zombies has to be the imitator. I mean, come on, he can imitate any plant of your choice. But of course, he was one of my favorites. After the incident, I changed my mind. It was a normal summer day, and I was home alone playing Plants vs. Zombies. I had gotten a lot of money from the Zen garden, just enough to buy the imitator. I couldn't wait to buy him, so I quickly went to the shop, but something was off. The imitator's name was now Mimicker, and his design had black, soulless eyes with blood streaks under his eyes and stitches all over him, and had anger written on his face. I'm not the type of person to be afraid of much, but I was filled with fear, petrified about what I was witnessing right there and then. The description read, "Don't trust everyone." Not knowing what that meant, I checked the price for this eerie looking plant. He cost no money at all. I was questioning whether to get it at all. Eventually, I decided to get him, not knowing the imminent evil slowly creeping up. When I first planted him, the copies of the plants looked very unnerving. Each one looked either scared or sad. I used the mimicker to mimic a pea shooter. The pea shooter looked scared. Its eyes were all black and widened, scars all over. The piece it shot looked as if it were decaying, and it did little to none damage. The zombies looked different after a while. Each one started to slowly turn gray, with scars and stitches on them as well, their eyes slowly turning full black with each wave to come. I wondered if this would end or just stop. Now that I'm looking back at this, I'd wish I never bought that plant. It got to the point where plants I didn't mimic started to turn to their mimic counterparts. The lawn and sky turned gray. The level progression bar began corrupting. Every now and then, a scream could be heard from below the lawn. After a while, I don't remember much, but I had fallen asleep. My mom woke me up, asking me if I wanted some food she had bought. I said sure, and went downstairs to eat. After I ate and showered to get ready for bed, my mind was still thinking about what I was witnessing earlier. It bothered me, so I decided to check it out once and again. I hopped back on my PC and opened up the game. Now, the menu screen was all gray, with little pools of blood around the grave. I was already scared, and I was not even 1 minute into the game. I heard someone coming upstairs. Since it was past my bedtime, I quickly turned off my PC and laid in bed. I heard my door slowly open, and I heard my mom's voice. Only, she sounded a little off. I could tell something was mimicking my mother's voice. I slowly peeked, and it looked exactly like my mom. Only she was gray and had stitches on her, with those same black, voidless eyes, and the streaks of blood under them. I could tell it hadn't noticed me yet, so I left my doorway. I locked my door and called the police to come quickly. Before I did, it banged on my door loudly, speaking in my mother's voice to let her in. Obviously, I didn't let it in, and I jumped out of my window as safe as possible and ran to my local police station. It was never caught, and I don't know what would have happened if it caught me. But I do know that Plants vs. Zombies will forever be just a distant memory of my childhood. As I speak, it could be mimicking your loved ones right now. So don't trust everyone.
Lay down, baby, I should back now. Maybe you can help me get what I want. Girl,